Well, well, well. If it isn't the Tired here to watch me, Rim, play Rimworld, except backwards. I'm not going to play it backwards, that would be theoretically incredibly difficult to do. Welcome to Rimworld 7 minus 1 plus 3 deadly sins. Plus 1. Phenomenal timing, General Joe. Before we begin today's episode, a quick message from our sponsor, Legalese Mana Storage. Are you surfing the internet worried about where to store your mana? That's because you're weird. Not sure where I'm going with this. Let's just pick a new research fast. Ooh, that one's good, but we could cut someone in half. Boy, do I love cutting people in half. Today on Rimworld, I help suppress some of my psychoactive tendencies by taking all of my frustrations out on two-dimensional characters. Try it at home. Maybe it'll save you a trip to the doctor. Or your accountant. Please don't tell them. It really does make me wonder how many less YouTubers would have got into some sort of scandal if they just blasted someone in a radiation chamber. Although granted, blasting someone is most of the YouTube scandal. This platform is deeply troubled. And speaking of troubled, we're probably just about to be troubled by 1 or 2 or 300 werewolves. Kill the goat. Yes. Oh god, the goats are angry. Okay, Fat Larry, teleport away. Shit'll jump faster. I was planning on getting some killbox upgrades done today, given the disappointment it was yesterday. But this will probably do, Fat Larry. This will probably do. Oh! Oh, what a complete mess. Okay, and now you... I was going to say teleport to safety. Run, Fat Larry. I know it's not your strong point. Oh, God. Jump. Teleport, run. Never a doubt in my mind. Well, that was a little dangerous. Fucking what? Romulus the Betrayer's plasma cannon critically overheated? Are you shitting me? His gun just blew up and killed him and Legal Lee. Romulus. Are you... I cannot believe he would die like that. I mean, I don't really give so much of a shit about Legal Lee. He'll come back, but Romulus being blown up by his own weapon? Fucking werewolves. You fucking werewolves. Is Remus okay? He got some sort of break from that. What was it? He got the trait Sturdy Frame. You can carry more and it takes more to bring down. Oh, God. He watched his brother die in the heat of battle. An honorable death at his own hands, I guess. But it only made Remus stronger. Oh, God, what a horrible story. Just as he forgave him for his betrayal and just as they were starting to become friends, the guy fucking blows up. Look! They were such good friends as well. Romulus and I had a nice chat. It feels like we can talk about anything. Wow. Maybe this is Remus's redemption arc. We'll let the wolves get a little bit closer to the actual killbots because they're just running around in circles there and it's going to take all day. We need to host an actual full-on funeral. We are bestowing onto Romulus the highest honor any Rimworld character can ever get in any of my series. The mighty Jade Sarcophagus. Is it the golden toilet or the diamond hot tub? No, it is not. But it was the original. And it was the best. I guess this truly was hell after all. And now, we remember the life of Romulus. A man with a troubled childhood and a troubled adulthood, kidnapped by those villains in Carthage, only to be turned against his brother, and then slain, sent right down to hell. But he was redeemed. He saved this colony on many occasions, and in the end, Remus and Romulus forged a new bond, beyond anything they lived in their actual life. And in the end, they were more than just allies. They were brothers. And now he's dead. I suppose there is technically a 1% chance he could be celestial, but I think it's fair to say he is dead. Goodbye, Romulus. You will be remembered. With a shitty funeral? Oh, come on! I mean, Legal Lee was our moral guide. Legal Lee also was horribly blown up, so I had Remus do it. And Remus is just terrible. In other good news, though, another 100 werewolves spawned in, so we're up to 184 still alive. Maybe this would be a good time for some wild chaos magic. Let's see if we can get you. Do you have any upgrades available? Oh, you've got one. Okay, those are 2 points apiece. To be honest, I'd rather save them and fully upgrade this one first. People were saying, in a very typical way, that the other people who said we wouldn't get... that there was no point putting points into the other skills that she learned randomly because you would lose it forever. Turns out those are refunded. Maybe it was the case in the older versions of the mod. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But we could level these up. If there is a particular build we want to commit to for a little while, we'll get them refunded. So there is no downside to that. Or maybe they're tricking me as well. Who knows? It's just another one of those things I'll never be able to explain to my therapist. Hundreds of strangers on a daily basis, all giving you conflicting information. Who do you trust? Who can you trust? I don't even trust myself anymore. Sorry, what was I talking about? We wanted to go for Chaos Magic on you, see if we could get some big dick explosive spell from this, and hope that it's enough to maybe deal with the werewolves. Fire Claw. Fire Claw is very good, don't get me wrong. Death Mark, Sabotage. Fire Claw, Refraction. Hang on, we can just re-roll again. Hey? Target self. Base mana cost 0. It's a 24-second cooldown. Okay. So we can just keep blasting that out until we get something we like. Oh, interesting. Now, there is a downside to doing that, right? There is some negative effect where it can backfire. I think it was Chaos Flux. Yeah, there we are. Increases the chance wild magic has a beneficial surge and decreases the chance of backfiring. Does not change neutral events, which are always 3%. Okay, so let's keep you over here then, just in case something does go wrong. No pressure, but we need something massive here, Sue. Light Burst, Light Lance, Advance Heal, Summon Minion. For a utility build with some damage, this seems good. Now, this spell, as far as I recall, burns everything directly in front of it. So we need to position her kind of here, I think. So we're firing straight down this column here. Bear in mind, this is an unupgraded level 1 spell, so I'm not expecting much from this at all. But it also could be pretty good. I haven't got high hopes, but it could be good. But it could be shit. So, you know, temper your expectations. Whenever you're ready, Sue. In your own time. Okay. Okay, I mean, it didn't kill the werewolves. I think all that's going to happen from that is me getting investigated for animal cruelty. All right, you can leave now. you can leave now, thank you. I think this is a side effect of careful raids. Raiders will try and be more careful. If raiders die in a particular area, they'll try and avoid that area. The problem is there's only so many places they can go, and because of the magma fucking up their pathfinding, they have given up and are leaving. They're fucking werewolves. That's good. That's good. Okay, I don't want them to leave, though, because I do want those totems. I mean, Nugget does have mortar shells as well. I mean, that'll certainly thin them out. They are slightly out of range, but I think we could throw another one down there and probably do a good amount of damage. Thank you, Nugget. Yeah, that's okay. Hello. Hello, join the party. There's plenty of room. Hello. That'll be why they're not coming over here. There is no direct path to us. We'd have to worry about the quarry. Right, so it's cut that bit off, and now because they can't path over, they are just kind of flailing around over here. And by building the turret over by the door, they also won't come over and smash the door. Classic Rimworld. Bearing in mind, it is just a manhunter pack after all. It's no difference being attacked by a bunch of huskies right now. Great big bipedal huskies with very sharp teeth. Medical emergency? You good? Right, the global warming. It's 83 degrees out here. I did start making Arcades some very sexy armor, but it turns out humans can't wear the sexy armor. Very disappointed. This is going to be a problem. Passive coolers aren't going to cut it anymore. 40 degrees in the smaller bedrooms. 50 degrees in the living area. Oh, I mean, to be fair, I am also venting heat into that, so that is probably an easy way to solve that problem. 35 in the hospital. Okay, this is a real problem. God, it breaks my heart. Not as much as it would break Remus's if we actually got the bloody thing online. I am going to have to forbid the radiology stuff until we've built more freaking coolers. So the aircon units are slightly more power efficient than using the wall coolers, but the problem is these are overheating. So we are going to have to use wall coolers. The next problem is we really don't have enough power to run air coolers. Minus 14,000 watts, you know, just a regular old power grid. I'm in danger. In terms of things to disable, I mean, look, I could disable a tactical computer. That would give us back 350 watts. That would mean we only have another 13,800 watts to go. Okay, what the fuck? Where's all our power going? Well, I mean, everywhere is the short answer. Hydroponics are 70 watts a piece. We've got any better power yet? We really don't, do we? The best thing we've got, or at least the best thing we most recently unlocked, is these solar roofs. So these essentially allow you to replace all your roofs with solar panels, but you need a solar controller as well. But, it's a blood moon. As in, there is no sun right now. We'll wait for this blood moon to end. We'll see what the power grid's looking like there, but I guess we'll start upgrading everything to just having solar roofs, and then we'll build big old fucking batteries everywhere. It's either that or everybody barbecues as they sleep. The workroom's pretty good, though. And after a hard day of gunning down hundreds of werewolves, well, I mean, at least a hard day for our turrets, they're finally all retreating. And what did we get for our trouble? Fresh, tasty milk. 142 fresh, tasty milk. It's 89 degrees outside. Milk pasteurizes at like 70 degrees C? Oh, and I guess in more important non-milk related news, Legal Lee is back. 3 totems from that entire thing. I suppose I'll give the totems of speed to Nugget then. And now we trade the things. And then with those things, we can build these things right here. And then with these things, poor little Remus is in for a bad time. Or maybe a really good time, depending on if I set it up right. So basically a bad time. Come on, little radiation chamber. 94%? Okay, you know what? Good enough. So let's throw Remus into the irradiator. These things let you target certain body parts, right? So Remus already has a good heart, some ripped shoulders there, a powerful carapace. Who doesn't love a good, powerful carapace? What can we block specifically, though? Should we go for the legs? Okay, let's go for the legs. Oh, you block the body part you don't want to be blasted. Well, I don't want the shoulder. Yeah, let's just leave the legs left over then. Oh, God. Well, here it goes. I don't know what the hell that mutation is supposed to be. Brewery? Hello? He's got a brewery in his stomach. What the hell does that even mean? A brewery is formed, rendering him drunk at all times. Bearing in mind that alcohol was illegal in Rim, I feel like that one's incredible. I almost feel like I should give that to Fat Larry. Oh, and he can do it over and over and over again because he isn't being affected by burn radiation. Super speed? 50% moving in both fucking legs. Oh, I cannot believe how well this has worked. Okay, so we for sure block the legs now, right? Because they're good. I very much doubt it gets much better than super speed in both your legs. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's not stopping. What? What the hell just happened there? He kept gasping. That was freaky. Oh, no. What the hell have I done? He's got a silver factor in his stomach. What? Some of the product is ejected due to vomiting. Silver is mostly used. I know what silver is. Well, he's going to vomit up silver? What the hell? Oh, shit. It blocks the harmful radiation, so we can just keep getting blasted over and over and over. But it doesn't stop the cancer. That's a bit of a concern. He also has an adrenal gland in his heart. An extra adrenal gland is formed inside the colonist's body part, providing a huge boost to its capacity when the organism is injured. Wow, okay. Really, really high blood pumping isn't necessarily a good thing when you're hurt. For fairly obvious reasons, I hope. Your arm gets chopped off and what's left turns into a fucking hose pipe. That's really not ideal. He also got blood blades. Well, that also doesn't sound like a good combo. The colonist's hand is transformed into a long fleshy blade that seems to have a life of its own. This blade is able to produce a very strong restorative effect. Is that what that word is? Oh yeah, capable of regenerating even permanent injuries. So his hands now eat people? He can eat people with his hands and restore his strength. Ah, shit, Remus, what have I done? This guy is a full-on prototype level mutant. I'll be honest. I like what we've done with him. I think I need to get rid of the carapace, well, and the staggering amounts of cancer at this stage. Now, because it's the hand that is a blood blade, we can get rid of the finger and the thumb, and potentially also the foot for in the super speed leg as well. The head, though, the head's not something you can easily detach. So we need a bionic finger and the right thumb. In the ring finger, we need a bionic finger, right one, and then foot. Do we have a spare foot? We can have a wooden foot for the time being, then we could just chop it off. Or we could just take his foot. Oh, no, we're going to have to put the wooden foot on, then take it off again. What are we going to do about his head? I could make him a trauma savant with a block of wood. Or I could throw acid at him. Oh my God, what the hell are they going to think of him? He walked into that room a normal man. Well, more or less. Now he's got 2 sentient hands that eat people. And moves at a, honestly, staggering speed. What the hell was that noise? Is that... Oh, it's Fat Larry teaching Sue magic. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, let's give her another point in Mercurial then. I mean, she could just cast that whenever, right? I like this setup, kind of. The minions, though, are kind of laggy. Any non-colonist creature is kind of laggy, so I'm not going to lose sleep over that one. But I will use Chaos Tradition again, because I think it might be enough to level her up. Oh, she doesn't get power for that. Well, that does make sense. What the hell? Valiant Charge. Flies with the wings of an angel. I don't think those are angel wings. It's thematically very, very good, though. Stone skin, that's pretty good. Heal, overdrive. Overdrive is a targeted mechanical, electrical, or AI system with fabricated nanites. Can be applied to power generators, turrets, robots, androids, and mechanoids. Hey, Robot Mummy, I got something to test on you. When they said android, they might not have meant this kind of android. Oh my god. Whoa, we can give her a permanent... That is permanent, right? Oh no, look, it's got a duration to it. Okay, so it's not that good then. What else we got here? We got totems? I don't know if this one's that good. Everybody said try and go for buffs, so that's really what we're looking for here, but we'll mess around with that again later. I guess I'll also block the shoulders then for the radiation blocking as well, because I'm kind of happy with those. The head, though, it doesn't have any head mutations, right? It's got the brain mutation and the supervision. Oh, well, those are pretty good as well. I don't want to overwrite those if possible. He also glows now, apparently. I suppose it could be his gear instead. Hang on. Okay, so carapace. Wait, did I not undo the designation? Oh, you moron. The second he got off the operating table, he must have gone back and blasted himself again. Ah, shit. Okay, so he glows right now, which is fine. Brain mutation is good. He's got a sonic shield that makes him immune to psychic powers. Whoa, no. Even better still. Allowing for protection from both range and melee damage. Something called Blink. Deformation of an unknown origin of body part is causing the colonists to shift in and out of existence, reappearing at a different location uncontrollably. That sounds terrible. Night Dweller. So during... I assume this is similar to Night Owl. Functions better at night and worse during the day. Okay, so we'll have to set him up for a night owl schedule then, but that sounds incredible. Both his eyes have supervision now. Both his ears are damaged. And his lungs are damaged too. Okay, and his heart is damaged. Oh, God. But he's got lesser regeneration. Body parts become a house to a host of symbiotic microorganisms, providing him with strong regenerative abilities. Oh. So that's actually... So as long as we get rid of the weakened heart, somehow, he's also got a battery in his index finger? Okay. What have I done? What have I done to you? We need to sort the stomach out to start off with. Get rid of the stomach, deal with the cancer, and he's in a pretty good position there, except for the random teleporting and the battery fingers. Okay. Little Joris. I mean, I did watch a documentary recently talking about how polar bears are trying to escape their habitats because of global warming. Didn't say anything about them drop pod into volcanoes, though. Oh, shit. Maybe it's on the run from these mechanoids. Animal bed. What have we got here? Animal sleeping spot. There you go, little Yuma. You can live in the freezer now. Fat Larry just goes to make breakfast in the morning. There's a fucking polar bear in there. It's just the last thing you'd expect, right? That's just so good. Ah. This one could work well. So we have the ability Enchanted Body to give 2 better manipulation. Then we've got Enchanted Aura, which helps with social stats. And to be honest, I think that could be quite nice. She could be the metaphorical glue of the colony and the literal colony glued together. Aha! Human sacrifice. I mean... there we go. Human sacrifice at long last. Yeah, you know, I think I'll let him off. The guy's had a pretty damn rough day today, but look. Rescued animals join? Yuma. Hello, Yuma. What can I do to you, Yuma? We can make Yuma psychic. Or we can chop her legs off. Brilliant. Hey, there we go. I have no idea what the hell this thing is, but... I mean, it looked cool. An automated mobile mechanoid factory. They're used by mechanoids to convert organic matter into usable stuff. It's resistant to damage, feels no pain, hovers over terrain, and needs no rest whatsoever, and can't get sick. Brilliant. So we can turn werewolf... we can turn werewolf corpses into components. That sounds pretty good. Now, I saw a load of comments on yesterday's episode. A lot of people asking for the same thing. Arcadius came from Ohm's colony, and Ohm's colony didn't use any ranged weapons whatsoever. A lot of people are asking if we can turn Arcadius into a dedicated melee character, which I quite like. So I bought him some Cataphract armor, because it's the best thing we can make right now. I made him some marine armor, but obviously this is a step above that. But it also solves the problem of him putting holes in our people more than he puts holes in our enemies. But you know Arcadius, he does love a good hole. Let's take a look and see what is our most damaging weapon then. I have no idea when it comes to half of this 40k stuff. So a power fist that I mean, it seems appropriate, that we made out of, say, titanium would be very, very good. Power fist C, I don't know what that means. Power fist I, chain fist I. Oh, is that chaos and that imperial? Maybe. So the chaos power fist, there's no difference between those two, but if we go for that, 200 armor penetration, good god. And it's probably safe to assume, right, that he can use 2 of those, because he's got 2 fists. Actually, no, he's got 4. Well, I don't think he can equip 4. Well, that's kind of horrifying a little bit, huh? It almost matches. His halo is a little bit too yellow, but I don't think I'll have to worry about having a halo for much longer, given some of the things we've done here. Holy crap. Yeah, here we go. So we also have an exotic goods trader as well. I'm looking for a very specific crafting table, but I haven't seen it at all. It's something like a Dark Eldar workbench, but that'll allow us to make Arcadius a few more things that are a bit more his speed. What the hell is a belt of Ardor? A magic belt created a wizard's workbench. 200% global work speed? Fucking what? I don't think we can actually craft them because it doesn't say crafted at and then where you craft it. I guess it's just a rare relic. Well, that's mine. Oh, we can also buy a Circadian Assistant and a Detoxifier's stomach, which would be a nice upgrade for Remus, whose stomach currently makes him permanently drunk. The only question is, how the hell am I going to be able to afford all of this stuff? You guys want any... Oh, shit, we haven't got anything to sell them. Let's sell them all this tungsten, I suppose. There you go. Leaves us with slightly less than 1,000 tungsten. I'll be honest, I don't even know what we're using tungsten for. But what we got out of that was well worth it. Who am I going to give a 2,000% work speed belt to? You could make an argument for giving it to either Shittle or Legal Lee to get the last of the research done super fast. There's still a good amount of it left. Arcadius for crafting things insanely fast too would be very good. I guess for the timing, I will go with Arcadius because we are moving into kind of new tech again. Oh, we have way more of those totems. They put them in the weapons cupboard. And as much as it pains me to say, this was another good suggestion in the comments yesterday. Why not give General Joe the Circadian Assistant? Not only that way can he work on the trees a lot longer, but the main reason is that way we could finally get a sacrifice of all that meat done. And then I think Remus has been through a lot, so I'm also going to give him a love enhancer. It probably would be a bit of a surprise when you undergo anesthetic to get some of your mutated parts removed, get your cancer cured a little bit, and then you wake up with a gigantic dick. Did I remember to relink General Joe to the Grandland trees? Oh, 16 more days. What the hell? I suppose not much time has passed because everything runs in slow-mo whenever we get a single bloody raid these days. I can't believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I think we may have something far more cursed than Remus. My friends, be not afraid. Look, Arcadius is the fisting expert here, but I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to wear gloves. From the side, it looks fine. That's okay. He's like twisting his hands around from the front. Well, that's horrifying. Let's go do something far more sensible. So I've equipped Joe, former US military general turned tree man, with a magic knife made of magic metal. And with that magic knife made of magic metal, we're gonna go and sacrifice some hallowed preachers. So as a little bit of a co-update then, we are currently watched by Shub. 8.3 out of 25 for the next level. Tier 2, apparently. Higher tiers unlock spells in return for human sacrifices. I don't know if we can get much from tier 2, but we'll give it a go. Why not? So Shub, and the sacrificer is General Joe? Is it cut off there at the bottom? For whatever reason, the tree man that founded the cult worshipping the tree deity can't do the sacrifice, so we'll just have, oh, they're all pretty cursed. I guess we'll have Sue do it instead. Sorry, Joe. I'm gonna need that knife back. Never mind. So anyway, like I was saying, we're gonna get Sue, the demon sin that we crafted out of everybody else in the colony with the 7 parents, to sacrifice a hallowed preacher. I don't think I've ever worshipped this particular deity before. We can either do it for favor, a fertility ritual, the mother of goats, or we can transmogrify our pets. I quite like our pets, given that we've got a mechanoid assembler and a polar bear. So I guess we'll... Oh. Summons a herd of black goats to provide your hunters with ample prey. Okay, so it tells us what it does. This one will restructure a beloved pet into a horrific demon. I mean, that polar bear's probably not having a good time right now, given that it's 88 degrees. All right, I'm in. Sure. Do we have to Kalimar, or is Kalimaring purely optional here? Sue smiles. Oh, dear. Oh! There he goes. Marker's been executed by cutting. Anything happen? Animals? I don't think anything happened. Immature Dryad 1 seems fairly fine. Was it the mobile assembler that transformed? Definitely not. I guess we'll have another sacrifice then. That's alright, we've got someone else. It's just a private one apparently. No one else has turned up. Yeah, that really doesn't do anything at all, huh? Maybe the polar bear isn't a valid target. Oh, maybe because it's still injured. Okay, well, we'll try it again later. We might need to actually get something else as well first. So in the end, we sacrificed both of those prisoners that I spent ages taking care of for absolutely no benefit. I think that puts us on average with most of the cults, though, so that's alright. That's fine. Given everything the poor guy's been through, I think we just need to blast through his quest and give him a holiday at this point. Chitzel's on hacking. Hopefully we'll get it done before the raids turn up in 10 hours, but even if they do turn up, we're actually armored now. Everybody has clothes. Chitzel, you absolute slacker. 10 hours and you're only just over halfway done. Pray that this is merciful. What do you mean area revealed? What the fuck? Hello? We've had super mutants tunnel their way through the mountains. They genuinely spawned on a point of the map. This tiny little block here. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, except for the elusive cave ostrich, of course. You hear that? Listen again. Something's mining. Now, it's either an animal or an insect hive. But I think if something's... What the fuck? 7 humans and 7 super mutants. I'm not really too worried about that one, to be honest with you. Let's get everybody in position 2 then. Oh no, they're coming right through the mountain. Ah, shit. Okay, well in that case, let's just go in there and kill him dead. Now, I've got to test him out, right? We have to see if all this was worth it. All this torment. Oh god, be careful. Holy shit, that gun he's got is also insane. But he moves around so bloody fast now. The big downside of this weapon he's got is it has a range of like 12 blocks, so it's normally shit, but he can just close in on them in no time and incinerate them. Holy shit, that's so good. Come on, Remus. There we go. And the turrets have completely dealt with the... Oh! What is that you've got there? The wine of memories. And that, I think, is our first step towards Remus's relic. Fucking what? Spiders! 30 Dunalis is quite tough. We just rebuilt the fucking turret too. I mean, they are only spiders, right? Let's get up to position 2 then as fast as possible. They can web and stun through walls. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. But even if we're just a distraction for the turrets to pick them off, getting damage where we can, I'm sure that'll be fine. Chisel, you are a moron. What did you just do? Sue. What the fuck did she just do that for? What are they doing? Moving? No. Why are you doing that? Have I left search and destroy on? No. Why is General Joe pathing out there? Look. Where's everybody else gone? Well, what the fuck are they doing? Well, on the plus side, Sue can only be attacked by one at a time where she stood, so that worked out kind of well. I kind of prefer if she wasn't there at all. Look, she was pathing over to... What? Okay, don't worry about it. The game's falling apart. It happens. Okay? These things really do happen quite a lot with Rimworld. Ah, shit. She's back in. Okay, that was fortunate. We need to keep a close eye on that in the future. I don't know what the hell that was. But on the plus side, even though that was only our first of the Pride quests, we have another one available right away. Yeah, here we go. Tribal Silicon. This is the most Rimworld thing I've ever seen. So I want to send Remus on the journey. He's got 3.41 kilograms spare. So we'll select Remus. What does he choose to take with him? 69 pints of blood, putting him 67 kilograms over the top. I thought, well, let's take a polar bear. It can take a little bit of the weight. If I select a polar bear, it swaps the blood out, and then the caravan can go. I just don't... just don't understand this game sometimes. This has been Remus's episode, for sure. The poor guy was a crispy mess when we kicked things off. His brother, that he'd only just reconnected with, was murdered in front of his eyes, and then he went through horrific radiation therapy over and over and over because I forgot to stop him, and now he's made friends with a camel. No, wait, hang on. Now he's about to wipe out this tribal village as a form of catharsis, I suppose. The silver lining to the cloud that has been Remus's day today is that he is now a fucking super weapon. A merging of man and machine and or whatever else all of this other stuff is. 296% moving, 318% sight. We've made a Superman because he also happens to shoot instantly incinerating lasers. You will never get this. Maybe if I path him in front of you, you might. You will never get this, though. This you will never get. Kill them all, Remus. Kill them all. That fucking gun. It is so goddamn good. This is so stupid. If it hits them, basically anywhere other than the torso, it immediately blows off whatever it hits. So their only hope for survival is if he hits them in the leg or in the arm. Anything else, melted. Instantly melted. I still don't know why they're pathing around like that, though. Even without my silly move routes, they do still seem to move around randomly, so I'm not entirely sure the point of that. Hang on, this is Remus. He doesn't need to walk around anything. How inconsiderate of them to not build a door for Remus. Remus will make his own door. And I did also check that he could actually do hacking before I sent him out on a potentially death-defying quest. Unlike what I did with Arcadius. And fuck it. I don't know what that thing is, but we're gonna go and kill it. Psychoid seeds? What the hell is a harpy chili? I'll take those as well. And actually, now is the perfect time to be building seeds because I'm starting to redo the... Oh. Yeah, whatever. I don't care at this point. So I realized we had something called Black Widow Garden Soil. For 2 human meat, you can fertilize the ground and grow crops in it. It's 110% fertility, so things compared to growing in a hydroponic space will be way, way slower. The counterpoint to that is we're running at minus 18,000 watts. So I would rather spread a few enemies across the ground and grow our tasty crops out of their brains than potentially have all of our crops die anyway because we can't keep the lights on. A basilisk. Whoa. Now this is from the Witcher mod, and I've played genuinely like 2 hours of The Witcher. So I'm kind of betting on this right now, telling me what to be careful of. They cannot turn anything to stone with their gaze. Okay, that's good. However, their acid, venom, claws, and teeth provide many other ways to kill. And because it's a draconid, it can move over terrain with ease. Probably not as fast as Remus can, though. Maybe going in with a weapon with terrible range is also a poor call? Oh. The one time I remembered you can also take them back and use them as trophies as well is, just completely irrelevant. What do we get paid for that? Hello? Oh, like everything. Oh, a neuroformer. Legal Lee, finally. There we go. They also sent us a bed made of mud. And aren't we all willing to risk our lives hunting a basilisk for a bed made of mud? Come home, Remus. A tragic day for Remus with, I think, a powerful redemption arc there at the end. Rest in peace, Romulus. Dead for good. I think it is fairly safe to say at this point that Romulus was not a Celestial. He lost a lot of respect last series when he did what he did. But honestly, I think he's more than made up for it. He died with honor. And who knows? Maybe one day when we go to Super Hell, we'll see Romulus again. And a thank you, of course, to the patrons for making this series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Dan the Man, Snowlauger, Spongy Bomb Monster, Andrew DeGarren, Icewolf, Kevin, Ash Drezin, Steak and Bacon Akins, Carmen Copeland, Moira, Neo Zela, Other Guy 39, Guardian Easter, Dr. Bubba, Q, Ciala, Vash, and Seal Food for their support. The executive producer tiers over at Patreon. Thank you for making Remus's redemption arc a thing of beauty. Like internally. Well, maybe not internally either. Conceptually, he's a hideous, hideous man otherwise. Thank you as well to Prince Medixis, Bucky, Kragon, to Snarf, Randomman9989, Uwu Juice, Flom, Androdust, Cass, Sam, the Sensual Saphist, Francesco R, Sturmcrower, Amanda, Luke Jordan, Blue Chaos, Kumbi, Astrosfan12345, and Kestrin.